Hello friends! Welcome back to K-Pop 101. It has been a while since I've done one of these. I'm sorry. In case you're new, K-Pop 101 is the series in which I explain the ins and outs of K-pop to new fans. So your journey is a little bit easier than, say, mine was. So one of my last K-Pop 101 videos was about common terms that you hear as a K-pop fan. And I just kind of explained what they meant, such as, bias and like Hyung and Nuna and stuff like that. Well, I was thinking about that video and it actually gave me the idea to do this one. So what I'm going to be doing today is talking about popular Korean words that you hear in K-pop songs. So if you listen to more than one K-pop song, there's a chance that you've heard all of these at some point. I'm just going to explain what they mean, pretty much, in case anyone was curious. It's going to be a two-part video. I'm going to split it into two different parts so that it doesn't get too long. So this is 5 of 10 popular Korean words that you hear in K-pop songs. I made notes because I'm a professional. I can't find them in my notebook. So the first word or term is one that I think pretty much every K-pop fan knows. Even if you've only been a fan for a few weeks, you probably know what this means. But just in case you're so new that you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. Probably heard this in almost every K-pop song because a lot of them have the same kind of subject or like topic that they sing about. 사랑해 or 사랑해요 means I love you or love you. There are two versions of it, but they are exactly the same pretty much. One is just a more polite way to say it. So you'd say 사랑해 if you're talking to someone that you're close to, like your best friend or your parents, family, or someone you're in a relationship with. 사랑해요 is just a more polite way of saying it. So maybe you'd say that to like an older relative or someone you're not necessarily close to but you feel close enough to say that you love them. Next we have 제발. 제발 means please, and that's pretty much just what it means. It's a simple word. So please, like you're begging someone, like please, It's a simple word. It's not hard. Next we have 괜찮아 or 괜찮아. It's, I'm sure, pronounced both ways because I've heard it pronounced both ways, but don't quote me on that. And it just pretty much means okay. Like, alright. Sure. Okay. It's an easy one too. Next is 하지만, which means like but or however. Not to be confused with 하지마, which means stop or don't do it, or just don't in general. They sound very similar, so it's easy to confuse them with each other, but they don't mean the same thing necessarily. And lastly, for this part of the video, we have 보고 싶어, which just means I miss you. You've probably heard this before in a song 2 or 5 or a million. So that's it for part 1. I hope some of these words were ones that you have been curious about, or that at least you've heard and were like, I hear that a lot, what does it mean? Thank you for watching. I will see you in part 2. What am I doing? But I just realized I'm like wagging my pen at the screen while I'm talking.